What's going on, Sports Wars? This is Ryan with the RK Outpost and GeeksGamers.com, and Major League Baseball has been accused of being out of touch for quite some time, and they've seen their audience continue to dwindle as they refuse to adapt and change in order to get more people. They think that maybe if we put some social justice messaging out there, maybe if we pretend we're gonna kneel for this or put Black Lives Matter on the mountain, maybe that'll help get us our audience. When in reality, it's obvious that so many people who are intrinsically part of Major League Baseball just do not get it. And the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame is just more evidence of that. When the Baseball Writers of America, once again, for the final time, refused to put Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens in the Hall of Fame. The one person, the singular person that did make it this year was David Ortiz on his first time on the ballot. But let's get some more information because this is the 10th year for Bonds and Clemens, for one of the greatest pitchers we've ever seen, and arguably the greatest baseball player we've ever seen. Everyone knows about the allegations. Everyone knows about the steroid use or, potential steroid use, whatever, however you want to describe it. Everybody understands that, but the vast majority of baseball fans think that Bonds and Clemens should be in the Hall of Fame. Should they put maybe an asterisk? Should they put an explanation? Maybe. That's up for debate. But one thing is certain. The vast majority of people that watch this sport believe that these two guys deserve to be in the Hall of Fame, regardless of any of the allegations against them. Let's take a look at this article from Outkick. David Ortiz elected to Baseball Hall of Fame. Bonds and Clemens strike out on induction. Red Sox legend David Ortiz was announced Tuesday as the lone member of the 2022 MLB Hall of Fame. Now, the way this works is the Baseball Writers of America have to submit a ballot. And in order for you to get into the Hall of Fame, you need to have at least 75% of those ballots have your name checked off. And the only person, last year we didn't have anybody. We did not have a single person last year. This year, David Ortiz, his first time on the ballot, he gets in, and he's the only one with 77.9% of the votes, surpassing the 75% needed for election. He's the 58th player to be elected in the Hall of Fame on his first year of eligibility. And you look at David Ortiz's stats, they're out of this world, absolutely. Came through in the clutch, won multiple championships and World Series with the Boston Red Sox. Now, he does, ironically, have allegations of steroid use, but he denies it. But that's okay for David Ortiz. That's not okay when it comes to Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens, evidently. While Ortiz saved the Hall from posting another shutout, the storyline was centered around Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens. Both entered their 10th and final year on the ballot, needed an uptick in votes to reach enshrinement. Time, however, ran out on the two legends as Bonds receiving 66% and Clemens garnering 65%. In the end, the duo's long-standing connection to steroids was enough to keep them out. Bonds and his 672 career home runs and 7 MVP awards won't be showcased. Neither will Clemens and his 7 Cy Young awards. That is absolutely insane. And, Roger Clemens gave a statement basically saying, I didn't play baseball to get in the Hall of Fame. I played baseball because I loved it and for my family. So that's Clemens. I don't think we've had a statement from Bonds. Alex Rodriguez, his first time on the ballot, only gets 34%. He's got almost 700 career home runs. So it looks maybe to be more the same for Alex Rodriguez. There's a lot of people out there that thought maybe the writers are going to send a message, right, by not voting for them until the last possible second. Well, some of them did. Even the majority of them did, but not 75%. And it's a shame, as much as I dislike the fact that I do truly feel these guys cheated, I feel like they used, and I don't respect that. I think there's a lot of guys that didn't use and aren't getting the recognition that they maybe deserve. But at the same time, you can't deny the talent that Barry Bonds had even before any of the steroid allegations. You can't deny the talent that Roger Clemens had and how successful they were. And to put in the Hall of Fame people that did a lot less than them, I think is wrong. When you look at the history of baseball, I don't think you can tell it without talking about Roger Clemens or Barry Bonds. And if that's not worthy of being in the Hall of Fame, I don't know what is. I'm a big baseball fan. I love it. I was there a couple years ago. I think I have, I've got, there it is, Trevor Hoffman right there. I've got his baseball signed right there. The day he got inducted in the Hall of Fame, I was there at Petco Park to watch the press conference, see his family, how excited they were. That was incredible and amazing. And I feel like it's just not right that Bonds and Clemens aren't in there. So now you have a guy like Pete Rose who's not in there, one of the best baseball players of all time. You got Barry Bonds and you got Roger Clemens now will not be in the Hall of Fame. It's a fucking shame. And it's one of the reasons Major League Baseball continues to have so many problems maintaining and holding on to their audience. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.